having cramped schoolroom. Hello, my name is Dhruvi.
And my name is Nishta. Welcome back from your 3-day weekend. Today is Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. We hope you had a great day off yesterday during Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
The links for the announcements are sent to your teacher every day and will also be sent in your GMSTV Live Google Classroom, so you can rewatch it if you want.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yesterday was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so now we're going to show you a video about him. January 15, 1929, Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. He graduated from Morehouse College, where he studied medicine and law. He also entered the Crozer Theological Seminary and got a Bachelor of Divinity degree. He later enrolled in a graduate program at Boston University, where he earned a doctorate in systematic theology in 1955. Martin Luther King Jr. was the first president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, which was a group for peacefully protesting for Black rights. This group was created in 1957. Martin Luther King Jr. was one of the leaders of the Big Six organizations that organized the Great March on Washington. The march took place in Washington, D.C., as you can probably guess, based on the name, on August 28, 1963. The movement had over 250,000 participants, which was a big accomplishment. And remember, this was all non-violent. He said the I Have a Dream speech during the Great March on Washington. It's one of the most famous American speeches based on a poll taken in 1999.
I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Martin Luther King Jr. received the Nobel Peace Prize on October 14, 1964, for peacefully protesting for Black rights. At his time, King was the youngest person ever to receive the Nobel Peace Prize at the age of 35. Martin Luther King Jr. gave speeches all around the USA. He spoke 2,500 times. He led protests, wrote books and articles. He was known around the world as an inspiration for African Americans. You know, Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Only in the darkness can you see the stars," which means you need to go through the darkness to find the beauty of life. Martin Luther King Jr. dedicated his life to fighting for Black people's rights in a non-violent way. He was unfairly assassinated on April 4, 1968 by James Earl Ray. Since nothing has happened on January 19th in a million years, no offense to people who have birthdays on this day, we're going to have to move on to Wednesday, which we can totally use. On January 20th, 2009, Barack Obama was officially announced as president. And on that day, he became the first Black president. I don't know what else to say, so moving on. If you're a movie lover and have been saving a bucket of popcorn in your secret pantry for a month now, just waiting to be eaten, then today is your lucky day, because now you have an excuse to eat your favorite treat.
Now, I've been saving up my popcorn for a while because guess what? Today is National Popcorn Day. Today is also National Penguin Day. Although this day is meant for celebrating penguins, we have to remember the risks that their populations face. Climate change.
It is estimated that by the end of the century, approximately half of the emperor penguins will have died, and 60% of the total population of penguins will have vanished. That is, unless we can find a way to prevent it.
We have a birthday today. In 1809, on this same day, a famous poet was born, Edgar Allan Poe. Poe is known for his mysterious poems and short stories, some of which include The Raven, To Helen, A Dream Within a Dream, and The Bells.
Tomorrow is a very important day because it is an inauguration day. Tomorrow, our country will inaugurate Joe Biden as our 46th president and Kamala Harris as our first vice president, who is African American and Southeast Asian.
Now we will announce the winner of the Guess the Teachers.
As you already know, but for some reason we remind you every week, tomorrow is an asynchronous Wednesday, so turn in your work by 3:30, or else your teachers will get angry at you. You don't want that, do you? The link to this amazingly good video will be sent to your Google Classroom, so if you have time to see the secrets in your video, you can search for those.
That's all for today. Have a great day and go Bears. Brought to you not so live by GMSTV.